Quality plus quantity plus spirit of harmony. These are the three things that's going to cause a massive amount of success for you. Let me explain. So first off, self-explanatory, your quality. Quality of your service. Quality of the service you provide as a business. This is very important. Even your product, whether it's a service or a product, you got to be quality. And if you have quality, you can honestly not only sell that, but stand behind it. The next aspect is quantity. Quantity of service provided. And this is how well are you serving? Are you going above and beyond? Are you going the extra mile? Or are you just doing the bare minimum to get by and to check the boxes? So your quantity of service along with your quality of your service or your product is the key foundation. And now the catalyst to all this, the third main point, is your spirit of harmony. And spirit of harmony ultimately is your attitude. Your attitude toward others, your attitude towards coworkers, your attitude towards customers, your attitude towards yourself. Because ultimately everything stems outward from yourself. So if you walk in with a bad attitude, if you're thinking negatively, like, oh man, I'm not gonna close this sale, or this dude's way ahead of me, how am I gonna make this happen? Then that's what's gonna happen. You're thinking that into reality, and it sucks because it's almost like there's no buffer, there's no safety net. It's almost like as soon as you have a thought, now it kind of snowballs out. So there's no quick fix for this. It's dedication to training your mind, just like you go to the gym, understanding how to look at things a little differently, embracing these concepts. Ultimately, you want to be in the habit of rendering all the service you're capable of. However, you want to continue to increase that. We all get better over time. So you're going to be expanding the amount of quality service you can provide. Now, the way you do expand this quality and service is through practice and experience. The only way to get practice and experience is by going through the motions, by doing it, by actually doing it, not mock doing it. Like actually be out there, be on the front lines, go through the motions, do the sales, be rejected, etc., whatever it is you're doing. And I've said in other videos how important experience is over book knowledge. So it's not about book knowledge. Anyone can learn what they need to learn, and pull it up out of your phone in a split second, basically. So it's not about knowledge, it's about experience. And when you combine knowledge and experience, you get wisdom. And we all know if you're more wise in your expertise, in your trade, in your industry, you're going to get a lot further with a lot less setbacks. But the only way to get to that experience level is to go through those initial setbacks and see from the inside out what it takes, what you need to do, what you need to change, how you need to grow. It's going to be like this forever. And, it's not like we're going to get to a plateau when we retire or when you get rich, and it's just going to be easy living from there. You wouldn't be happy even if it was. So we all need to be challenged. That's the only way to get into the flow state, and ultimately that's where we get the most done. That's where we feel the best, is when we get into flow state. So to get into flow state, not only do you need to be focused and distraction free, you also need to have some challenge. So flow state only happens when you're faced with some challenge. You have the initial knowledge, experience, expertise to solve that challenge. However, it's challenging enough to cause you to think about it. It's not like a quick thing like, what's 2 plus 2? Oh, it's 4. No, it's like, what's 17,000 times 17? You're going to have to think about it, but you can get it. You can work it out. So my point is, for flow, you need to have some challenge, and you need to use your knowledge and experience to figure out that challenge, and you need to stay focused while you're in that challenge. If your phone's going off, if coworkers are pulling you this way and that way, you're not going to get into flow state. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get back into flow state once you get pulled from it, if you can even get back into it. So this video is not about flow state, but it's just a component of it. And if you are truly committing yourself to the cannabis industry, to the licensed cannabis industry, whether that be through a brand or operating a licensed facility, the concept still applies. Nothing's going to come for easy. Nothing's going to be a cakewalk. Nothing's going to get you rich for low effort. And if anything, to become rich and successful in the cannabis industry, it's going to require more effort than most normal industries. And not only effort, but an ability to manage stress, ability to problem solve, ability to handle massive challenges and setbacks unexpectedly too. So these are just a few things of which you'd be up against, and truly in my opinion, there's only one way to really get through that, and that's ultimately with your mindset. You need to set the stage, you need to set what it is your mind's focusing on and targeting, and come up with a plan of action to get there. And truly that's how we manifest things into reality. So everything starts with a thought, everything. And that's the thought for this video. So thanks again for watching. Check out my website, highchris.com. There's more great content on there. We're rolling out a coaching course to teach everybody how to build, launch, and grow your licensed cannabis brand without having to own the license. So check that out. Other than that, follow my Instagram, highchris.420. Thanks again for watching.